All right, sports fans, how's everybody out there doing? William Martin coming at you one more time here on YouTube with another edition of the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge Podcast. In recent years, we've seen the NBA change some things in order to spice up the format. Several years ago, the NBA added its play in tournament, which only guaranteed entry to the postseason for the top six teams in each conference, while the next four teams would be forced to slug it out in a free for all with two survivors advancing to the playoffs. Some people are in favor of it, while others are not. And you can put me into the category of not being in favor of it, as an 82 game regular season, in my opinion, is more than enough time to figure out what teams are playoff worthy. Now, the NBA is set to debut its in-season tournament this for the upcoming season, complete with a trophy to the winner. But call me crazy, but isn't the battle for the Larry O'Brien Trophy in June what it's all about, and not these participation awards? To me, the focus should be on giving the fans a quality product for the regular season, which includes players not sitting out, which some of it is not their fault. And but at the same time, guys giving it their all on a nightly basis, and not having a chunk of the games during the regular season just turn into glorified three-point shooting contest. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver, to his credit, has been working on things which include stiffer penalties to teams on tanking, making players ineligible for all NBA teams and other postseason awards if they don't play a certain amount of games, and more penalties for the up starting in the upcoming season for flopping. Now, all of these are great, and I'm this is not sarcasm talking. They really are. But we don't need an in-season tournament, in my opinion. I mean, some sports fans really don't get into the NBA season until February, and you got to factor in that, football is, the king at that point. You figure bowl season for college football in December and January, the college football playoff, the NFL's regular season winds down in January, and then of course their postseason picks up, and then of course the pro version of the granddaddy of them all, if you will, the Super Bowl taking place in the second week of February, which kind of like goes hand in hand because right then for the NBA, you got the All Star break, the trade deadline. So then really the interest for fans goes up to a next level. Now, you think about it, and there's a race to expand the postseason all around sports. We've seen this recently with the NFL going to a 14 team playoff. The college football playoff is set to expand, and even Major League Baseball has expanded their postseason as well. Now, with that said, I think you're just watering it down. And I think right here, people are going to watch, yes, this in season tournament because they want to see it. But honestly, this is not college. This is not, okay, let's get together for Maui, for a week in Maui and have an 18 tournament, or like the old days with the Great Alaskan Shootout, you name it. I can just go right down the list of, different, collegiate tournaments. We don't need all of that. And it's just watering down the product, just like it is with expanding the postseasons. Now, Adam Silver, and I'm not going to blame all of this on him. I will say this: he's doing the work of the owners because that's what they want, and he works for them. So, I mean, at the end of the day, people are going to watch it because it's basketball, but I really think it just takes away from it. I think the focus should just be on the 82 game regular season. See who can survive and get to the postseason and just take it from there. But I mean, once you start handing out these participation trophies and these trinkets mid-season, I really think it takes away from the product. That's just my opinion. Agree with me, disagree with me. It's all good. But, at the end of the day, we're going to sit back and see what this looks like. But at the end of the day, I'm not in favor of it. So, folks, that is going to wrap it up. And as always, I want to take this time out to thank you for tuning into the 300 Pounds of Sports Knowledge podcast here on YouTube. I want to take this time out to thank all of you fine folks out there for tuning in. And if you have not already, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. Now, if you're on Twitter, please feel free to follow me at 300 pounds of sports. And like I always say, if you follow me, it will be my pleasure to follow you right back. There's also the sports discussion group on Facebook at the Sports Depot 365. Now you can check it out. Drop a line and be a part of one of the better sports debating sites going on social media. So once again, fine folks, my name is William Martin, and I'm signing off. And I'm saying take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.